Hey guys, Johnny D here. Another Uber update. I have since started driving for LYFT as well. So now I'm doing both, and that's paying off really, really well. When one side is slow, the other side has something going on, which is fantastic. That's really helped out quite a bit. But again, still getting tips. I did get a 1. I got a 1 star on my Uber account. Have never had a bad ride, never had an uncomfortable ride. Not sure what that person could have been upset with, or you know, it's kind of puzzling actually. I'm hoping upon hope that they did it by accident. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, still getting tips. Had a ride the other night that was literally 1.75 miles. Got an $18 tip. So a lot of the smaller rides that you wouldn't think you'd get a tip, still getting a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. Had a ride today that was a $7.50 fare. I got $5 on the app, $4 in cash, so made $9, you know, on a $7 fare. So I really strongly believe, guys, it's how you address these people when they get in the car. If you're sitting here and you're all like this, all pissed off because you're, you know, oh, I gotta make money, and they get in, and if they have to say hello, you're done. You're not getting anything. You'd be lucky to get 5 stars. You know, you're gonna have to really dig out at that point. In the evening, picked up a young lady the other night, very dark in her neighborhood where I was picking her up at. You know, I turned the interior lights on so she can see. She has an element of safety. She can see there's nobody in the car but me. You know, she has a clear vision of everything, gives her some sense of security. Had to jump out and help her with a bag. She had 1 bag, wasn't going very far, but still had a bag. So I grabbed that from her, throw it in the back, and she was very very thankful. 3-mile ride, got an $8 tip on that one. I just think, guys, if you really put the effort in to greet your passengers appropriately, if you're sitting here like this, oh God, I hate life. Oh, I hate everything. Oh, I just need to hit the lottery. If you're like that and they get in the car, you're done. You're just done, guys. I mean, honestly, it's not rocket science. Give them some respect, make them laugh, find some common ground to talk to them about, and you know, make them comfortable in your car. I treat everybody like they're my old high school buddy. It seems to work, you know, and I do it genuinely. I don't do it like the used car salesman where I'm, you know, blowing smoke. I try really hard to make them feel special, make them feel like I'm, you know, truly concerned about their comfort and their safety. I've never had a problem asking to have a seatbelt put on. I've explained why and how necessary it is and how important it is, and how I would feel terrible if something happened on a ride with one of my passengers because they were unsecured. You know, and I'd hate to have to explain to their loved ones what happened because I allowed them not to have a seatbelt. So when you do it on that level, I think it hits home and it works so much easier. So in closing, guys, on this one, not going to be very much longer. I just give you a couple tips, and I promise you this works. I promise you. Be happy when your rider gets in the car. Greet them with you know, some exhilaration. Be happy they're there. Hey, how you doing? How's your day? You know, all that. You look great, or whatever the situation is that works. You know, you can't be creepy about it. You can't be a shithead about it. You got to be decent, but be genuine if you can. A lot of people can't be genuine anymore. Everybody's entitled to everything, and oh God, you know, I'm only going to do this if it gets a certain result. No, do it because you know it's the right thing to do. So greet your passenger accurately and effectively and kindly, and be excited that they're there. Once they're in your car, find common ground to speak with them about. It's not hard. It takes about 1.5 seconds to read somebody if you're halfway decent. It's not rocket science. I've said that a million times already. I know people are probably tired of hearing it, but too bad. It's not rocket science. We're not launching a shuttle here. So, you know, read them, figure out if they want to talk or they don't want to talk. And if they don't want to talk, you can sort of pull things out of them in a very, very kind way. And then once you get on a subject that they like or that they're familiar with, that's when you come to life, so to speak, or go to work, so to speak. And that's when you get that conversation going. Next thing you know, what you thought was going to be a quiet ride, you guys chit-chatted the whole way. They're happy, you're happy. They genuinely enjoyed the ride. They felt safe. They were entertained. It was like you were an old high school buddy. Generally, you're going to get a tip. Even if it's a couple of bucks, you're going to get a tip. I will say that the kids, the young kids, the 18, 19, 20-year-olds that are Ubering back and forth to work, working 2 jobs, you know, working Burger King and whatever, and trying to get their life going and headed in a direction, probably not going to get a tip from them, no matter how much conversation you guys click on. And I'm okay with that. I'm happy to see these young kids not sitting home with excuses of why they can't work. Oh, I can't work because I don't have a car. I've taken so many young people, 18, 19, 20-year-old, to one job, to another job. They don't have a car. They're saving their money. They're going to college at the same time, out of their pocket. Good on them. I don't want them to give me a tip. And to be honest with you, if they did, I'd figure out how to give it back, because it's just too cool that they're actually putting their nose to the grindstone and making something happen for themselves. So in closing, guys, I appreciate it. You know, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I hope maybe one day we do, because I'd love to get the truth out there about what it really is like out here. But it's not terrible. It's really not, especially if you got a car that gets good gas mileage. This old girl that I'm driving, she swallows the gas pretty hard. So it's a little more costly for me to do this, especially in the areas that we're in. But treat your guests as guests. Pretend you're at a resort and you're the concierge at the resort. You have to make them happy. You have to welcome them. You have to keep them excited about why they're here. You know, entertain them, engage them, and you know, wish them well. If they, you know, if they're going to school to get their, you know, their bachelor's or something, wish them well. Tell them they look nice. That's a great outfit. You know, thanks for riding with me. Whatever it may be, and you'd be surprised, guys. A lot of you guys will stop doing all these pissing, whining videos about how you don't get any tips and how everybody's an idiot and they're rude. I've got 100-something rides now between Lyft and Uber. Haven't had a rude person yet. I haven't even had a questionable person yet. So I don't know. I tend to think that might be just how I greet them when they come in the door. Uber on, guys. We'll see you next time.